Good morning, beautiful people. Another glorious day. Yes, indeed. Just pulled up to work. I'm running a few minutes behind today. We had some construction going on the main road that I had to take to get here, and they had everybody at a total standstill for a little while, so that sucked. But it is what it is. I'm here now, so my phone hasn't rang, so that's the good news, is like I do have access to my telephone if anybody calls or needs me, so hasn't rang in a while, so yeah. So, I got pretty good rest last night. I've been having very, very vivid dreams, and I'm so upset because I had a really cool dream, especially a couple nights ago, and I remembered it very, very well, and I had every intention of recording it and writing it down, but then I forgot about recording it, and then the dream has escaped me. So I have no idea what happened, but it was really cool, and I think it would have been like a good movie. I remember waking up thinking like, hey, that would be like a cool movie line, but I don't know. I want to get better at that. I think that there's a lot to dreams. I think they're very interesting. And I've got a theory that, it could potentially be a glimpse into like another timeline, another self, or it could just literally be just the makings of your subconscious and madness coming out through all the experiences throughout the day. I don't really know. It could be a mixture of both. Not really sure. But I really like to think that it is like maybe alternate universes that you're living lives in. So kind of cool to think about. But yesterday was pretty cool. It was a pretty chill night. Mo and I went to Walgreens. We got our passport style photos. We need those to turn in with our paperwork for his green card. So got that done. Quite expensive, by the way, especially if you have to get multiples. So we did get that done. And I was going to stop at Mochi Nut because my homie Riv, he really wanted me to bring him like a box of donuts so he could share with his family because, it's really close to my house. And I was like, yeah, I could do that. Stopped there. It was maybe like 7 o'clock. And they only had like a few donuts left. Apparently they don't just make donuts throughout the day. They make one batch, and if they don't really sell throughout the day, they don't make any more. So they just sit out all day long. So I'm like, don't really love that. Because the coolest thing about that place and what I've experienced so far is that they make fresh hot donuts and you can get them and they're available. So I don't know. I kind of got the impression they didn't really feel like making more donuts. I think that was more of what was going on versus that was just a rule that they have. Because I was like, well, what if I get on DoorDash right now? I didn't say this to them, but I was like, well, what if I get on DoorDash right now and I order specific donuts? Is the order going to get canceled, or are they going to actually make the donuts? I kind of felt like, testing that out, and then I was like, no, I was like, I'm not going to do that. I was like, that's really petty, and also it's like, clearly they don't feel like making donuts, and I don't know what the likelihood of them just canceling the order would be anyway, so I'm just not going to screw with it. So I was like, I'm sorry, like, this is all they have left. All they had left was like a couple other donuts, not anything remotely close to like what he wanted, so maybe I'll try to take some time this weekend and go like when they make the donuts at like 11, like go in early, hopefully get what he wants, and then I can take it into work Monday for him. So we'll see. But yeah, other than that, not terribly much going on. I do have a client that sounds like we may be actually getting somewhere. I think they're purchasing their own car. He hooked me up with a dealership he's been talking to. So I've got the VIN. So I'm going to put together the paperwork today and shoot it over to him and see if we can get a signature. So that'd be really good. That'd give me my 3 for the month, which is an absolute necessity. I really need to do more to kind of make up for the horrible month of February. That was a really bad month for me. But, if I can at least get my minimum of 3, that, keeps my job. So that's good. But I'm going to get inside. I've got some things I got to get going on. And, I'll touch base later if I have anything else to say. So I appreciate you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye.